Love, this for all my boss days. Go through your boss days. Loving how you boss, babe. This for all my dreamers and my doers and all the entrepreneurs. Just believe in what you doing and pursuing love. This for all my boss days. Go through your boss days.
Now this is a wild one. I've been in the cleaning industry for the last 8.5, 9 years, and this is something that I never thought I would see. Recently, someone in the community that we all know and love has been accused of racial prejudice.
Shut the fucking door.
Now I know racism and prejudice is probably something I should not talk about on this channel, but I do what I want. That's why I can't work for anybody else. I'm terrible, but we're gonna talk about it. I got immediately emotional once I saw, some of you know, Clean Biz Network conference. It's put on by AJ Simmons of Clean Biz Network and hosted by Tenacity Academy. You guys have recently seen me interacting with them online and doing lives and interviews with both AJ and Tenacity as they've been gearing up to promote this conference that's coming up. And I'll make sure that my ads are on so that I can see how other people are advertising and how other people are selling online, which I think is a good tip that you guys should take as well. Try to study with how other people are targeting you and things like that. Because of that, I've been seeing some of their promotions and some of their sponsored posts for the conference. And I was excited to see one because, of course, my face is on the flyer. As you all know, I'm speaking at CBN Conference on February 28th. If you don't have tickets, this is the last week to get your tickets, so get them from the link in the description. But anyway, I was excited to see my face on the flyer. And I saw that there was some engagement and some comments. So I wanted to go in and be an active member of the community and engage in the comments. So once I opened the comment section, I see comments like, why not a single white dude? That was a question asked by a 10-year-old. He didn't see anybody that looked like him. I have to have extreme empathy for the 10-year-old because for the last almost 10 years myself, I too didn't see very many figures of authority in this space that looked like me at all. I think to allow this to just be said and to just let it sit there would be a disservice to the community and to humanity as a whole because it's not realistic. Like I said, I've been in this industry for almost 10 years myself, so as long as this 10-year-old has been alive, and I'm much older than 10 years old, I have never seen a flyer for a conference for this industry full of people that look like me. I didn't think that I ever would, and I've been active in this community. I've dreamed of being a speaker at Issa Show, and I've tried to interact with those people in those spaces. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of cleaning business conferences across the globe. I try to reach out and I try to market and I try to network with these people. And they're not necessarily rude. I'm not necessarily welcomed with open arms. And there's definitely some pushback and a lot of red tape and things that you have to go through to move in the space the way that I've been allowed to move through this conference that AJ is putting on. I've never seen any conference where the entire flyer is full of people that look like me. Maybe that's something that this person should probably have a talk with their 10-year-old and let them know that the reality of it is this is the only conference like this. It's the only one. I haven't seen another one. This is the only time a conference is full of people that look like me. I've asked to speak at other conferences and other shows, and I was not given the opportunity. This was the first platform that gave me an opportunity. And I don't think it's just because that I'm black, and I'm sure, as we look into what AJ's reply was, let's see. Ed Soko, Mark Anderson, and others turned us down. So it's not for lack of effort, not for lack of trying. Those people just weren't interested. And he gave me an opportunity, to be a part of this conference, and not just to be a part of the conference, but in a way where I'm lifted up, in a way where I'm respected, in a way where I'm in a position to be admired and to build more authority in this space. I would have had to, pay thousands of dollars and do a whole lot of, sucking up, quite frankly, in order to get that in any of these other conferences. The reality of it is that this is the only event of its kind. And shout out to AJ for doing it. And shout out to AJ for, trying to do it and being welcoming to everybody. I know everyone else is excited to be there. I'm excited to be there at CBN conference. And I'm, for that 10-year-old, I feel you, man. I have deep empathy for what you're feeling, but this is a one-of-a-kind event, and it doesn't exclude people who look like you. We definitely want people who look like you, people who you could see yourself in, and you can also look to people who look differently. We've all come from this space and we've had to look at people who may not look like us for inspiration and for admiration. I'm sure AJ looked at the conferences who most likely were not filled with people who look like him and decided to create a space. I have to commend that. I want to give AJ his flowers. Sorry about the thumbnail and title. It's a little bit clickbaity, bro. So again, I'm sure this is like just a troll account or something. I'm not sure if these are actual real people. But his comment says, "So much for the cries of diversity, equity, and inclusion." Wow. you know, somebody else was wondering what that guy meant, and so am I, because you know, what do you mean? What do you mean so much for the cries of, you know, diversity and inclusion? I've told stories on this channel, and I've documented on this channel of me trying to find, you know, specifically white sales representatives to represent my company, so that I didn't have to feel self-conscious of just being black and trying to go negotiate with, you know, CEOs and building owners of large buildings. And, you know, for me to rely heavily on online marketing and talking on the phone, because I felt like I had a better chance than if I was to knock on their door and introduce myself and look the way that I do.
Watch this though, don't laugh too hard, because the neighbor's gonna see this black kid scrubbing your window, okay? But look, wax on.
You know, that held me back for a long time. I still feel that way, that it's, you know, sometimes I have a better, you know, there's a better chance of someone who doesn't look like me closing the deal, or someone who doesn't look like me getting that foot in the door, and I'm still self-conscious about it. It's not, it may not necessarily be true. Cool, it may be all in my head. I'll cop to that. It may be all in my head, but there's a reason. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why I might have that insecurity. There's a reason why I might feel that way. Again, I want to give AJ his flowers and his props for, you know, creating something for people that look like us, and being someone who's really creating a platform to lift other people up. You know, not just to make a bunch of money. He's bringing people up. He's putting people in front of his audience. He's, you know, putting people in positions where they can, you know, build authority. That's really big. It takes a big person to do something like that for other people that they don't know, other people in the same space. A lot of people feel like, you know, they don't even want you to do the same thing that they're doing, because they feel like it takes away from them. A lot of people have a hard time getting over that. So for him to be over it in such a way where he extends that out to multiple other people, and everyone who's shaking and moving in the space, no matter what they look like, whether they're black, white, Hispanic, or what have you, he's welcomed everybody. And I think that deserves a big kudos. And I wish CBN Conference all the best of luck for this year and years to come. But I know this year specifically is going to be absolutely wonderful, because I think everyone else is going to enjoy being able to network with their favorite creators and their favorite cleaning business influencers, myself included. And I will be speaking on day one. At the end of day one, I'll be the keynote speaker, talking about my story and giving some tips and tricks on how you guys can build better cleaning businesses, commercial cleaning businesses for yourselves. Yeah, shout out to AJ, man. I really appreciate it. Again, this is the last week for you guys to get tickets. So click the link in the description below the video and get your tickets. And any ticket that you buy from my link directly supports me and this channel. So I would appreciate it if you did so. But this is the last week, so hurry up and get your tickets. Also, if you guys don't know, if you're just getting started, don't know how to present your business to your potential clients, I have a free cleaning proposal template that you can download. You just type in your email. It gets emailed to you, and then you can use that, customize it, change my pictures to your pictures and my colors to your colors and things like that. And you can use that to present your business in a better way, in a way that will close more deals for you. If you are having trouble even getting in the door, then I do sell a cold call template and an automation sheet for you to, you know, start getting sales into your business. Make those calls if you don't know what to say, and if you're scared to do it, some information about how to automate the system for you, and you can get out of making the calls yourself. That's all I got for you guys today. Wait. Don't forget to like this video. Like this video, man, and subscribe to the channel. One of the best things you can do for your business is to be on a continuous learning journey. And that means subscribing to channels like this, where people who have done what you're trying to do are giving advice and giving knowledge and spitting game for you to take and use for yourself, man, and grow your business. I appreciate you guys being here. I love y'all. Keep that boss mentality. Peace.